Hey Intertubes, it's Jefferson here from the Knife League, along with my buddy TJ.
Hey YouTubers.
We're going to go through a little bit about ourselves. We run a knife league that we compete every Wednesday with our fellow neighborhood friends and people from outside. We play variations on a game of cricket, just like you would in darts. We do keep pretty rigorous stats, and we're looking to expand that league so we can influx some more competition and have a good time throwing on Wednesdays. I'm going to hand it over to TJ now and kind of talk about what we're going to do today.
Once again, I am TJ, and I am one of the other founders of Knife League. I'm going to move our camera down. We're new at this.
Perfect.
And so, part of starting a Knife League was that you quickly find it therapeutic and you want more knives to throw. And so today we are going to start another video in our review section, but we also have up here a lineup of what's coming in reviews, which is one, Kershaw
Kunais.
We've got some fixed blade SOG throwing knives with the solid handle. These I'm very excited about. These are Busby DXLs, I believe, from what I saw on Busby Blades Facebook site. Thank you, Michael. I love these. I am so excited to review these. And I also grabbed this from Michael Busby. I don't know what it's called, but all in all, it's a pretty awesome knife.
Awesome knife.
So these are to come. Subscribe, stay tuned.
Hey, welcome back to your regularly scheduled programming. Sorry for the interruption. So TJ had just talked about some of the knives that we're going to review in upcoming episodes. Right now I want to take just a little bit of time to talk about what we throw in our competition, and then we're going to focus in on one single knife to kind of review for today. We throw sets of 6 of a Tiger Thrower 9-inch, pretty sharp. We definitely take some grinding to them to make them a little more tolerable in our hands, and oftentimes we'll even address the handle. But this is what we throw during games, and it's quite fun. Now, they do also make a 12-inch version of the very same knife, which we also like to throw quite a bit. Much bigger, a lot of fun, but these come in sets of 3, so we end up having to get 2 to round out our 6 set. But those we both can play our standard game of cricket with fairly well, and even we found doing some fun trick shots with them. So the last knife we wanted to bring up is, I think, another one that we don't really use in competition so much, but we do enjoy playing, for example, game of knife or doing trick shots. And it's called the Survivor. I'll give you a little up of the logo there. And we have 2 different ones here. I just wanted to show, when we first found these knives, they were made by MTech USA, and they come with a little nylon sheath and a fire starter and a paracord wrapped handle. I think, as you can see, it's fairly standard genre of the survival type knife. There's some serrations, yada yada. We have pretty much all taken off the paracord to throw them. I'll show you here. TJ has one. So that's kind of what it looks like with his color tape and just no wrapping on the handle. It's very very easy to throw knife. But the next time we went to find these knives, we found what looks to be the very same knife, but it's just slightly different. And honestly, I don't think we've noticed any difference whatsoever. Different manufacturer, but they are in essence, with minute tolerances, the same knife. Got that?
Slightly different color paracord.
But they're both marketed under this Survivor brand. So again, we like to throw these in a lot of different ways. We're usually doing a full spin throw when we're playing cricket, but when we throw these knives, a lot of times we're doing no spin, overhand, underhand, sidearm, pretty much you name it, and you can do it with one of these. Very nice weight, really comfortable, and I think that's been a general consensus of anybody that picks it up right off the bat. It's a fairly easy knife to throw.
In a zombie apocalypse right now, this is my knife of choice just because of the forgivingness, if that's even a word, of this knife to stick it. It is pretty good on each side. It is sharper than heck. This is the most dangerous knife I have in my armada of knives, and I actually took my grinder and I ground this edge down to a square to help me out, just because I am accident prone.
Yeah, and especially doing any half spin throws where you are going to be holding by the handle, I think that's important with pretty much any knife that you throw. You know, you don't need a really sharp knife. It's just that the point that you want to be able to stick into your target. So what's going to be comfortable in your hand and making it, as Tim said, you know, really safe for yourself when you throw.
Another thing about these knives, remember that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. This will come back at you as hard as you throw it, and it is, out of all of our knives, once again, the one that is most prone to do that. So at this point, we are just going to step back, and you guys can watch us throw this knife. I really like this knife. We've been throwing these for
about a year now, actually. Yeah.
About a year.
So we hope you enjoy. We'll see
all
you
right.
soon.